Lately, you've been feeling really down. Maybe you're in a funk or a slump. You feel like life just doesn't have meaning anymore. Maybe things are going well, but you can't shake that sense that something is missing and no one can help you. The good news is that you're not alone. Millions of people experience depression and share your feelings. If you're looking for an answer to your suffering, consider Stoicism, which is an ancient Greek philosophy that's still relevant today. I use Stoicism to go from social anxiety to happiness. I went from suffering from my anxiety to being free from emotional pain. The philosophy of Stoicism can be used in times of depression to help us get through difficult moments in life. It teaches us to focus on our thoughts and our actions, which we have control over, rather than what we cannot change like our past or other people's opinions. When we are depressed, it's hard to see any good in anything or anyone. But when we use Stoicism, it becomes easier to see the good things in life and appreciate them more deeply. Here is what the great Stoic Seneca has said about depression. What is the point of dragging up sufferings that are over, of being miserable now, because you were miserable then? Many people are living with depression, and it is important not to let it affect your life. The Stoics would say that instead of feeling sorry for oneself, one should accept their situation and realize that it is a part of life. It is also important to remember that we cannot control everything in our lives, so worrying about what might happen is pointless. The Stoics also believe that one should take charge of their own emotions. They would say that it is important to keep your thoughts positive and not dwell on the negativity of life. Although sometimes it may be difficult, it is always worth putting an effort to maintain a mindset of positivity. One Stoic suggestion to achieve this is by practicing gratitude. A person can review the things they are thankful for throughout the day, which will make them feel better about their current situation and less inclined to get down on themselves. As the Stoics would say, a cheerful mind is a sign of a healthy body. As Epictetus has told us on dealing with negative emotions, what upsets people is not things themselves but their judgments about the things. Epictetus is an ancient Greek philosopher who teaches how to deal with emotions in a healthy way. He says that our emotions are like our children and we need to be firm with them. We need to discipline them and show them what's right instead of letting them rule us. He also tells us that we should not let ourselves be fooled by the things we see, hear, or read about. The only thing that is real is our own judgment and opinion of those things. And it's up to us whether we want to be happy or miserable by what we choose to believe in. If we approach negativity and pessimism in the right way, we can use it as a powerful tool to improve our lives. Negative emotions are not always bad. They are a part of human nature and they serve an important role in our lives. Pessimism can be a useful tool for improving our lives and achieving our goals. Negativity is a powerful force. It's what keeps us from getting complacent and satisfied with our lives. It's what pushes us to improve ourselves and to strive for more. Here is what the great Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius has said of feeling trapped. Frame your thoughts like this: you are an old person. You won't let yourself be enslaved by this any longer, no longer pulled like a puppet by every impulse, and you'll stop complaining about your present fortune or dreading the future. Marcus Aurelius was an emperor of Rome and a Stoic philosopher. He was also a writer. His book, Meditations, is one of the most influential books on Stoicism. It is said that Marcus Aurelius wrote his book Meditations as a form of therapy for himself because he was suffering from depression. In Meditations, he spent a lot of time writing how to control his emotions and thoughts in order to be happy in life. He talked about how people can take charge of their lives by understanding what they can control and what they cannot control. He wrote that he believed that people should not be worried about what happens in the future because it cannot be predicted. That controlling your emotions is important in achieving happiness, and happiness comes from within. Stoicism is one of the most popular philosophies from ancient times. It teaches its followers to accept what they can't change, to change what they can, and to believe that all things happen for a reason. This philosophy has been proven effective in helping people with depression by providing them with a sense of control over their lives and a way to cope with adversity. Stoics believe that it is important for people with depression to have something outside themselves that they could focus on and hold on to while trying to heal themselves from their illness. They believe that finding something bigger than oneself could be cathartic during this time period because it would give them hope for the future instead of focusing on how bleak their present may be. Focus on a better tomorrow and understand to leave the past in the past.